Why do we celebrate the anniversary of an assassination? 15 years ago, in the middle of a plague that nearly destroyed Dunwall, a paid killer assaulted the palace where I was born and stabbed my mother in the heart. In the aftermath, the men who sent the assassin tried to use me as a pawn in a game of power. They would have succeeded, but my father, Corvo Attano, hunted them down and cut their conspiracy to pieces. All these years later, am I the ruler my mother wanted me to be? Now, we face a new crisis. A monster the papers are calling the Crown Killer has been picking off my enemies and dressing it up like my father and I are responsible. I don't know whether to get on a ship and sail to the opposite side of the world, or to have everyone around me executed.
Watch your step, Majesty.
I'm not looking forward to all the ceremony today.
Your signet ring. There. You're ready.
Thank you, Alexei. Open the doors.
All hail Her Imperial Majesty, Emily Caldwin.
Loyal subjects, we're going through a difficult time, but today we honor my mother, the late Jessamine Caldwin. May her memory survive through the ages.
Emily.
You look tired, Father.
Every year, I think the anniversary of Jessamine's death will be easier, but it never is.
I wish Mother was still the Empress. I don't think I'm very good at this.
You're still learning. Don't worry about the rabble-rousers, and we'll catch the Crown Killer, eventually.
People are saying it's you. That these assassinations are a misguided effort to protect me.
No. Someone's trying to make us look guilty by targeting your enemies.
I wish I could just run away from all this.
Sometimes you do. You think I don't know about your nights out on the rooftops? Courage. The ceremony will be over soon.
Royal Protector and Father. I should have passed a law against that combination of titles years ago.
Your Majesty, before we begin the day's observances, we have an unexpected visitor, the Duke of Serkonos.
Ramsay says the Duke is bringing special gifts.
That's intriguing.
His Grace Luca Abel, Duke of Serkonos!
Mechanical soldiers? Amazing.
What is this, Ramsay? I didn't authorize those things.
Your Imperial Majesty and Royal Protector Corvo Attano, a native of our homeland. Serkonos offers condolences on this sorrowful day, and gifts to remind you of our nation, the rising star on the southern horizon.
We thank you, Your Grace.
Save your thanks. For now, I give you the greatest gift of all. Family. I present the lost sister of Jessamine Caldwin, your rightful empress, Delilah Caldwin.
Impossible.
My mother had a sister? My dearest niece. Hello.
It's not true.
My father was Emperor Euhorn Jacob Caldwin, and Jessamine was my younger sister. At the time of her death, I wasn't ready to make myself known to you, and I was forced to leave Dunwall. But now I'm home.
If you really are my mother's sister, you're welcome to stay as long as you like.
Little Sparrow, blackened by bad memories, I'm here to relieve you of your crown. My father's promise, whispered in secret so many years ago, is now fulfilled.
Watch your tongue. Emily Caldwin is the daughter of Empress Jessamine Caldwin.
Royal Protector. How naive to think you could get away with these murders. Living in my palace has protected you, but that's over. Hear me, all of you. Your rightful Empress has returned.
All hail the Empress Delilah, first of her name. Arrest Emily Caldwin and her father for the Crown Killer murder.
What?
Sword can't still my heart. Cast you in cold marble. Corvo Attano, how handsome you are for a man of your age. And how long had you hidden the mark of the outsider? I expect it's a wonderful story.
I'll lock him in the Empress's chambers, and then I'll bring him to Coldridge Prison to tell his trial. My father lost it all. Sent me to the City Watch, one step above begging. Think I had to take your orders? Corvo Attano, son of a Zirconan tradesman.
Captain Ramsey, I heard shouting. Lord Corvo, what happened?
I'll be all Captain Mayhew.
Oh!
So that's the Royal Protector's fancy weapon. What kind of sword folds in half? There's a legend in the City Watch, the Empress's last resort, the safe room inside your daughter's chambers, is holding enough gold to buy an island. And they say this is one of the only two keys.
What happened? Alexei, the throne room, Emily. Nothing I can do alone. I need to get out of here. Dunwall always has a way of turning sour, just as soon as you get comfortable. Delilah took away the mark of the outsider. No more.
Is Lady Emily all
There's a
right?
coup underway. She's imprisoned for lack of a better word.
You've got to get out of the tower. Maybe through Emily's safe room. There was a captain earlier today, down at the docks, looking for you. Get away and help Emily.
I'm sorry, Captain Mayhew. Goodbye. These bastards are working with Ramsey and the Duke of Serkonos. Disloyal dog.
Throne room blocked off. We should have the time we need. Just stay here and stall anyone who comes by. I'll be back when I've searched the royal chambers. Assuming I don't accidentally lock myself in this damn safe room.
We'll cover for you if anyone from the Duke's party returns. This is exciting. Everything's changing.
Yes. The natural order is reasserting itself. The Ramseys once hosted the King and Queen of Morley. Did you know that? I spent my childhood playing with the Buntings and the Boyles, cream of society.
And very soon you'll be back at the top, Captain. Ramsey's family fell from the aristocracy, and apparently the man holds a grudge. How it's anyone else's fault, that's beyond me. But one way or another, Ramsey is too dangerous to be left in play.
Wouldn't I give for a bottle of pear soda?
What are you hiding? Think you're smart?
Nothing will stop me from bringing you home, Emily.
That's Corvo Attano!
Everything's changing.
Yes. The natural order is reasserting itself. The Ramseys once hosted the King and Queen of Morley. Did you know that? I spent my childhood playing with the Buntings and the Boyles, cream of society.
And very soon you'll be back at the top, Captain. Ramsey's family fell from the aristocracy, and apparently the man holds a grudge. How it's anyone else's fault, that's beyond me. But one way or another, Ramsey is too dangerous to be left in play.
Everything's changing.
Yes. The natural order is reasserting itself. I spent my childhood playing with the Buntings and the Boyles, cream of society.
And very soon you'll be back at the top, Captain.
Better have a look.
Hey, who is... Stall anyone who comes by. I'll be back when I've searched the royal chambers, assuming I don't accidentally lock myself in this damn safe room.
We'll cover for you if anyone from the Duke's party returns. This is exciting. Everything's changing.
Yes, the natural order is reasserting itself. The Ramseys once hosted the King and Queen of Morley. Did you know that? I spent my childhood playing with the Buntings and the Boyles, the cream of society.
And very soon you'll be back at the top, Captain. Nothing will stop me from bringing you home, Emily. It's kind of dry. I could really go for a whiskey or something. Two penny drinks. For new boots, and what did I get? Oh shit. What happened to him?
Someone was supposed to keep watch here. Fine, I'll do it.
Ramsey's men barred it so he'd have time to loot Emily's safe room. Animals. No respect. Murdered for nothing more than their loyalty to Emily. Ruthless. Senseless killing. They'll pay for this, but I need to regroup away from Dunwall. Anton Sokolov made this lock. you've got what you wanted, Ramsey. The Imperial Suite atop Dunwall Tower. Stay put until this is all set straight, Ramsey. Enjoy the rations and... well water, sleeping next to a fortune. The reserves won't help against Delilah, even if I had a way to carry it all out of here. This could be handy. I suspect the Crown Killer is connected to Delilah's coup. Out into the world once more. How many people had forgotten this mask? Until I understand this, I have to go into hiding. I should make my way to the docks. I've got to get out of Dunwall. Delilah turned Emily to stone. I will find a way to make her flesh again. You're not fit for that watch uniform. The city is crawling with the Duke's men. I need to find a ship.
Listen up. I have bad news. Ramsey's missing. Corporal Moore checked the royal quarters, and Corvo Attano has apparently fled the tower. We've got to find him. That's it. You've got your orders. Spread out and find the fugitive. We're in this with the Duke of Serkano, sink or swim. There's no way to turn back now. Empress Emily Caldwin and her royal protector Corvo Attano are now wanted criminals. Let me remind you, there's a reward for your help in capturing enemies of the state. I think something moved. You sure I saw someone? I don't like that. Better have a look. Empress Emily Caldwin and her royal protector Corvo Attano are now wanted criminals. Let me remind you, there's a reward for your help in capturing enemies of the state. Damn it, I need to pee. Empress Emily Caldwin and her royal protector Corvo Attano are now wanted criminals. Let me remind you, there's a reward for your help in capturing enemies of the state. Isn't it laundry day yet? Gotta be soon. I can't stand my own stench. Someone there? think I just saw something. That's Corvo! Empress Emily Caldwin and her royal protector Corvo Attano are now wanted criminals. Let me remind you, there's a reward for your help in capturing enemies of the state.
Wait, I'll have a look over there. Isn't it laundry day yet? Gotta be soon. Something's gotta give. Getting someone can't even breathe.
someone was supposed to keep watch here. Fine, I'll do it.
Attention Dunwall citizens. As of today, Delilah Caldwin is our new Empress. All hail Delilah, first of her name.
Further, Corvo Attano is now wanted for treason. Any of you found harboring the Royal Protector will be fined and arrested.
Gotta drive.
People of Dunwall, stay in your homes. You're advised to stay indoors during this time of unrest.
They accept my transfer. I've got to get over to someone there.
That's Corvo Attano!
Attention, Dunwall citizens.
Attention, Dunwall citizens. As of today, Delilah Caldwin is our new Empress. All hail Delilah, first of her name.
Further, Corvo Attano is now wanted for treason.
People of Dunwall, stay in your homes. You're advised to stay indoors during this time of unrest.
Yella.
I thought I saw someone right here. Hey!
getting so one can't even breathe no more. Wait, I'll have a look over there.
Imagine that.
Huh? That's Corvo Attano!
What's happening now?
Citizens of Dunwall. I'll check around.
Think something moved.
Over there! On the st—
Citizens of Dunwall.
I missed the time when I could go to sleep without wondering if I'd wake up.
I swear I saw something. Sure, he knows how to talk with the boss. What a lick spittle. One night. Now I'm covered in chancres.
special edition. Empress Delilah Caldwin, rightful heir to the throne, has taken power in Dunwall. The usurper Emily Attano and the murderous royal protector have been arrested.
Get
You have until tomorrow to print it.
I never should have listened to your rubbish.
Don't make a pig's ear of this printer. I'm the one who gave you the scoop on the Crown Killer.
Half of which couldn't be verified. My luck, it'll be that sadistic crown killer. Huh? What?
Traitorous dog.
I don't want to die! That man, part of the Duke's coup, I'm sure of it now. And I saw him talking to Captain Ramsey of the City Watch.
What's done is done, but I had nothing to do with the killings.
I know that. It was irresponsible of me to print the name Crown Killer. I allowed myself to be coerced. Forgive me.
Forgiveness isn't my specialty. Whatever happens next, lay low. But when the time comes, tell people the truth.
You can count on it. I won't ask you what your plans are, but for the sake of Dunwall and for the Empire itself, I hope you succeed. The Dunwall Courier will not be silenced.
Road is blocked by order of the City Watch.
Locked? What am I supposed to do now?
Not my concern, citizen. I'd advise you to return to your home.
If I can't get through, that's it for my shop. The entire month will be ruined.
Trust me, you don't want to be out on the streets right now. Move along.
I must have a talk with the cook. That did not taste anything like pigeon. It's beyond embarrassing. I will
Put in a request for new boots. And what I get? A sock. One useless sock.
Huh?
What?
I don't know that ship, but maybe the captain can help.
First the shortage of whale oil, then the murders. Now what's ever going on tonight?
What are you covering your face for?
You have to Elaine heard fighting between some of the guards earlier. This is bad.
I'll get the cigars tomorrow.
I can't do anything
Wanna
for
buy one?
you. You'd better
I'll
run.
pay my taxes and all the fees.
Somebody's
I'd pay
seen
bribes
something.
too if it meant the
Now we're all
roads
on
weren't
edge.
blocked off.
My heart can't take much more of this.
It's not funny.
You have to understand, I'm going to call for help if you don't go.
No, I don't think so.
Whatever you need, I can't help you.
What would you say to a day at the Botanical Garden?
We should talk to the
Hard getting any
magistrate.
business done here in Dunwall. But that's all about to change. City Watch has its hands full with what's been
Shit. The Hatter gang.
Can't make it easier for them. That's what I'm saying. We need a network of shops selling contraband, just like they've got down in Serconis. People are getting rich in Calero and Karnaca, even after paying the Grand Guard to look the other way.
So we set up some black market shops, pass along whatever we score, and we run security for the shopkeepers.
Right, and we take a cut on the sales. I'm telling you, the wind is blowing in our favor for once.
Road is blocked by order of the City Watch.
Locked? What am I supposed to do now?
Not my concern, citizen. I'd advise you to return to your home.
If I can't get through, that's it for my shop. The entire month will be ruined.
Trust me, you don't want to be out on the streets right now. Move along.
Not my job to clean it up.
Should we nominate your nephew as First the shortage of whale oil, then the murders. Now what's ever going on tonight?
Some kind of trouble?
Careful with
in
that
this
sword.
part of
The
town?
Grand Guard won't
Honestly,
like it.
Why can't they keep all that riffraff in a separate place?
Let's ask the land agent.
playing
if
dice
they heard
tonight.
fighting between some of the guards
Get any
earlier.
business done here. That's all about to change. City Watch.
Leave it to the Hatter gang to try to profit from the chaos of this coup.
Can't make it easier for them.
That's what I'm saying. We need a network of shops selling contraband, just like they've got down in Serconis. People are getting rich in Calero and Karnaca, even after paying the Grand Guard to look the other way.
So we set up some black market shops, pass along whatever we score, and we run security for the shopkeepers.
Right, and we take a cut on the sales. I'm telling you, the wind is blowing in our favor for once.
I don't know that ship, but maybe the captain can help.
That's Corvo.
He says keep alert, and I says I am alert. I've been alert. And he says, yeah, but this time I really mean it.
it, I need to pee.
What am I going to do? Something's... Lord Attano, you want to hear what I've got to say. I guarantee it. Lord Protector, forgive me for saying it, but you look like death warmed over.
It's been an unusual day. There's a coup underway, and I'm being blamed for the Crown Killer murders.
My name's Megan Foster. I work with an old ally of yours, Anton Sokolov. We learned something scary down in the south, and I came to warn you.
I know, Anton. The Duke's here with a woman named Delilah who's seized the throne. They have Emily, and I barely got out. For now, I have to get away, recover my footing.
Bad things always seem to happen in Dunwall. Feels like the end of the world.
I need to get to Karnaca, where the Crown Killer murders started. Delilah must have been down there for a while, and I've got to figure out what's going on.
The dreadful whale will get you there. Should we go?
Let's go. Something's not right, but it seems familiar somehow. I remember this endless cold. Where are you? You might as well show yourself.
Corvo, old friend. Do I even have to say it? You've lost another Empress. Delilah was born a pawn, but now she's got the throne. 15 years ago, the assassin Dowd could have warned you about her if you'd bothered to ask, but you were too busy for questions. Times have changed, Corvo, and you haven't been watching the dark corners of the world. Maybe living in a palace has made you soft. What happens when you push a man farther than he ever thought he could go? Does he snap? And what happens when he tries to go home? Maybe you'll finally learn what it feels like to kill an Empress. Dowd could have told you about that, too.
I felt this so long ago. The void. It was still there all along. Never thought I'd be here again. Feels as good as I remember. Now I'm going to save my daughter and win back her throne. been here before.
I know you. Do you remember? It's been so long, and you've been through so much. Even as an echo of myself, it's good to know you're there.
Jessamine, if all I can hear are the last echoes of your voice, that's enough.
Only the last of my essence, with you for a while. If only I could reach across this great expanse and take you into my arms. But I have this to offer. My gift and my curse. Summon me to your hand, and I will guide you when I can. There are no stars in the sky here. There is no sky. You shouldn't be here. No one should.
Who is Delilah, really? Jessamine's sister? Bearing the outsider's mark?
In thousands of years, few have seen this place. 2 were empresses.
There's no one quite like Delilah. I watched her pull herself up from blood and filth until she was in a position to steal from the wisest scholars in the Empire. Survival and ambition, art and magic, with a cunning that makes fawning sycophants of those around her, all of it leading to what you saw at Dunwall Tower. Delilah's playing the long game. She took all the abuse the world could deal out, and now she has a crown. But I'll let you in on a secret. She's got her eyes set on a much greater prize.
Maybe I got lazy. Fell asleep at my post. Somehow everything I love is at risk. Again. Last time I saw Karnaca, I was just 18, boarding a ship bound for Dunwall. It was dawn and I'd been up all night dancing 3 sheets to the wind. I was puffed up with the old Duke's favor, and I thought I was the greatest swordsman the Isles had ever known. For over 3 decades, I've lived in a palace, watching over the people I love. I've had an empress die in my arms, and raised another from birth. Who would have thought I'd come back home, the most wanted man in the Isles, following the trail of a monstrous killer? What would that 18-year-old think of me now?
Push out into the harsh world. You are alone, but for a few allies.
This is... You're up. When you're ready to talk, I'll tell you what I know.
All right, you've explained part of it. What were you and Sokolov doing here?
The old man loved Karnaka, but he'd caught wind of a conspiracy tied to the Crown Killer. He wanted to warn you.
There were reports about tensions rising. Corruption, street violence. It's the sort of thing that happens, and usually the local authorities resolve it.
The new Duke has let things slide, but Sokolov concluded he might be the head of the conspiracy. He came in looking shocked, and if you've heard his after-dinner stories, you know that's unusual. We were going to set out for Dunwall, but something happened.
The Crown Killer.
Yes, the hatch ripped open and Sokolov screamed. All I caught was a glimpse of someone carrying him across the deck. I followed as long as I could, toward Attermeyer Institute. It's run by the alchemist Hypatia. Maybe the Duke is using a patient of hers, the Crown Killer.
Attermeyer was a solarium years ago. I'll get inside and eliminate the Crown Killer. Maybe the alchemist will cooperate, maybe she won't. Either way, I'll try to figure out what happened to Sokolov, too.
I would say good luck, but I don't think you want my luck. When you get done at the Institute, disable the watchtower. Once it's down, I'll bring the boat around. We'll take the skiff to the shore when you're ready.
The jewel of the South.
Ready for me to drop you at the docks?
Ready. The old city must have changed a lot.
Off we go then.
One more time, old friend.
take you to Adamire by boat, but security's too tight. The Grand Guard have a watchtower there. Go inland and use the carriage station. Before his death, the old Duke of Serkonos spent decades building up Karnaca. After Duke Luca Abel took over, he started draining the wealth out of the city as fast as he could. Orgies and week-long feasts.
I remember the old Duke Theodanis. He was a good man.
Watch yourself on the way to Adamire. The Duke's given the Grand Guard run of the city. Strangers get attacked on sight.
I can take care of myself.
This is a good spot. Reach Adamire, take out the Crown Killer, and find out where Sokolov was taken. The alchemist, Hypatia. She'll help if she can. Sokolov likes her.
I'll see you later at Adamire. Just wait to bring up the boat until after I've disabled the watchtower.
The powerful have been putting the screws to the underclass in Karnaca for years now. And the Grand Guard makes up new laws on the spot.
Welcome to Karnaca, stranger. No need to cover your face. There's not much dust from the mines down here at the docks.
What ship is that out there? You know the skipper?
The Dreadful Whale. No, it's not on the registry. Maybe one of the recent importers from Morley.
Let's give it a day or two. If she's still there, I can ask a friend who's with the Grand Guard to take a squad on board and conduct a search. Give the crew time to load up whatever contraband they're no doubt waiting on.
They give us a piece of the confiscation?
Yeah. Outside of crooked cock. Let's see what you've got. Damn it.
Even the familiar parts of the city are starting to feel
got enough
dodgy.
to worry about.
That's
Now they
no
say there's someone on the prowl.
Hello there.
Can you imagine being attacked by such a monster out at sea? They're horrible creatures.
Dark bastards pulls their stuff like that. It's getting worse. But I might be able to help you out.
We're listening.
There's a stack of goods that no one's claimed in one of the holding warehouses. I happen to know that no one's going to claim it ever, because it was dropped from a boat, loading up for Freightport. It's good stuff. Spices and dried fish. Maybe worth more than what you lost.
That's a good deal, Maya.
Oh, thank you, Ramus.
All right. Still not fair, them just taking what was ours, but... We appreciate what you're offering. If it's like you say, and we can find buyers, then it'll get us through the next month.
Good, good. Look, I wish I could have stopped them. Just... Don't pick any fights you can't finish. Let's get a longer break. On account of my bad feet, you know? I should be able to complain to someone.
That was lunch, then I'm a filthy blood fly. And that's all I'm gonna say about it.
Fellow Serkonans, in the Duke's absence, I have the following announcement. New restrictions are now in place due to the political assassinations conducted in the name of the former
safe. What is wrong with this city?
by the former royal protector, Corvo Attano. The Grand Serkonan Guard will be stopping and questioning all foreigners and new workers on the streets of Karnaca.
Somebody seen something? Are we gonna let a few blood flies stop us?
I'm in. Just remember to move slowly, and don't get too close to the nests.
We don't even know if the people inside had any money. We just know they're dead, and the place is infested with blood flies.
Carl, going through there puts us on the other side of the wall of light.
It's infested, all right. We used to throw rocks at these nests when I was young. Just go slow and mind the distance. Easy.
Hatching more blood flies for the next group of idiots who try to get inside.
All right. Don't turn on each other. We'll find another way to make the coin, and another way to get past the wall of light.
Fellow Serkonans, let us rejoice at the crowning of our new Empress Delilah Baldwin I.
Hard times under the Duke and his Grand Guard. A man has to be ready for anything.
Now royal consort to the Empress. For 3 days following the Duke's return to Karnaca,
Hey, come here.
will be put on hold as the Duke recovers from his travel.
Why you cover your face is not my affair.
I got news for them. It ain't never safe.
Come in. If you found this place, I'll trade with you. A new customer with coin, I bet. This is what I have for upgrading your equipment. Glad we could do business. Take that deal. You won't regret it. I need a nap. News isn't... Come back soon. I mean, if I'm still here.
I have something that might interest... My name's Mindy Blanchard, and that mask tells me you're someone who goes into places where you don't belong. Want to help me with something? You scratch my ass, I'll scratch yours.
I need to get to Addermeyer Institute. Can you help?
Yeah, I know how to do that. You go get a body for me, and I'll help you with your problem. Don't worry, he's already dead.
You want me to bring you a corpse? What's the story there?
The overseers are holding him at their outpost. They think he was a kind of a witch. I want the body for reasons of my own. Sneak in and take it, then meet me in the old basement below the dentist office near there.
I'll consider it.
Welcome back. Let's see. I have some upgrade plans for your gear. Can't afford them?
Fellow Serkonans, in the Duke's absence, I have the following announcement. This year's bloodfly concern is the most severe in recent memory. If you encounter a nest or an infested corpse, do not disturb it. Any attempts to practice the funeral rites of the Abbey of the Everyman will be punished severely. Contact the Grand Serkonan Guard at once. The guardsmen on site will handle the situation and determine whether any fines are appropriate.
You start any shit around here, we're jumping in.
Manual. Halfway up, a cable broke and we lost 11 workers. They never even made it into the mine.
That's Addermeyer in the distance.
Enough of them in, even kids, and it adds up. After that, the 60 friends and crew bunkhouse.
Covering your face won't make the Grand Guard happy.
In the Duke's absence, I have the following announcement.
Careful with that sword. Grand Guard won't like it.
Foreign interference in our affairs. Travel between districts is restricted to those carrying the appropriate permits, including citizens moving between home and work. Any attempts to hinder the Grand Guard in their enforcement duties will be met with the exercise of force. Any complaints about the behavior of the Grand Guard should be addressed to the nearest guard.
I'm a wanted man. And again, welcome home.
What would happen if you reported me? I warned you. Please, you gave me no choice. Please. It's too late for that, Rapallo. Guess what happens next? This is how we get rid of snitches. Remember, if anyone asks, he just ran through it. Yeah. Couldn't stop him.
Fellow Serkonans, in the Duke's absence, I have the following announcement.
An underground market. Illegal trade means weapons and ammunition.
Is restricted to those carrying
Oh, now that's a relief. Don't know what I hate to deserve that.
between home and work. Any
It's all a
attempts to
fuss.
hinder the Grand
Well,
Guard
whatever it is, I got more important things to worry about.
Any complaints as to the behavior of the Grand Guard should be addressed to the nearest guardsman.
Sure, there's always been blood flies. I just don't remember it being so many of them, and so big.
I'm a wanted man again. Welcome home.
Miserable rat. I told you what would happen if you reported me. I warned you. Please, you gave me no choice. Please? It's too late for that, Rapallo. Guess what happens next? No. This is how we get rid of snitches. Remember, if anyone asks, he just ran through it. Yeah, you couldn't stop him. Hey, is the windmill turning all right up there? No problems?
Don't worry, it's turning. Plenty of electricity.
Good. I like this setup better than using the well oil tanks. The wind won't... run dry.
If something happens to the windmill, these break down just as often in a different way. And they also overcharge sometimes.
The wind picks up too strong? Like in a storm?
Right. And if that happens, trust me, don't stand too close to the wall of light.
Yeah, that'd be terrible.
Who that was. It was coming from here. Let's see.
Smell the stench of the void. There's something perverse in this place.
Karnaca was a lovely city once. Before the Duke began choking the life out of the place. Before the Crown Killer started painting the walls red. Now you're here. And I have to wonder whether you're gonna give it that final nudge. Or pull it back from the edge. We've both seen cities go bad before. Vermin, blood, and betrayal. It's happening again. I hope you're ready.
We're conducting a search for heretical artifacts.
What? Here? Listen, I only need
This area is restricted on the authority of the Abbey. No one is allowed inside.
What is wrong with this city?
Huh?
We'll brandish the light or the flame as we must to keep our charges from everlasting pain. To prevent one among us from wandering through that endless night, a time without end.
Sometimes I wonder if it wouldn't be better to craft the music boxes at each enclave. Here in the city, for instance. Instead, they're made in a few locations, kept from us, and shipped out. It seems dangerous.
Far worse to have the knowledge and construction materials scattered across the Isles. The metals used to make the devices are unusually rare. The techniques, if applied by anyone but the most faithful, resolute overseers, would border on heresy.
I suppose you're correct. It grieves me to imagine what cultists might accomplish. If they took the music boxes and
The outsider hasn't gotten to her first. Exactly, brother. Much better to protect such a powerful tool. Assemble them in secret and dispatch them across the Empire where they're needed in the fight against the supernatural. Vigilant against the outsider. He knows my heart, tests me, taunts me. I will not give in.
My mother was so devout, the strictures gave her comfort.
This heretic's body is important, even though I don't fully understand the situation. We'll wait for the Vice Overseer.
When should Byrne arrive?
He's engaged currently. He'll send someone else, maybe Overseer Kendana. Until then, we stay where we are.
Won't the heretic's corpse attract blood flies, brother?
No, I've dusted it already. We should be fine here for now. But mark me, anyone who shows up here has ill will at heart. There are no coincidences in Karnaca.
That's it. The body Mindy sent me after.
My pistol! Someone stole it!
By these times, I shall not survive the footfall of a blasphemous wanderer. A stream of untruth. The echoes of lies come back as the voice of the outsider.
The carriage rails are electrified.
Hey, you got him. Put it down in the hole. Good job. Take this.
You said you had a trick for getting closer to Adamire.
I just sent one of my boys to turn off the power to the carriage rails. When the juice is off, you can walk along the rails and get where you need to go. On the other side, there's a station that will take you to Adamire.
All right, then. This is goodbye.
So now you've been paid, hit the road.
That's it. The electricity is off.
The light or the flame as we must to keep our charges from everlasting pain and suffering, to prevent even one among us from wandering through that endless night for time without end. The reward of a life well lived, in keeping the 7 scriptures, is the end of existence, the peace of non-being. Only those who turn from the 7 strictures risk an endless existence, adrift in the void, the dark sky without stars, the cold, lifeless ocean that surrounds us all and threatens to devour the earth and sky and all things in between.
We will
Trust
burn a bright
in
fire
the abbey,
virtuous acts,
my friends,
so the others will not lose their way.
A young girl came to me on the 14th day of the month of harvest. I will never forget her words. She looked up at me and asked what shrines to the outsider could be found across the Isles. She affected a look of innocence, but beneath it I saw guile. My suspicions arose at once, and I questioned her sharply, until she confessed to playing alone in an empty woodcarver shop at the edge of town. For a week, she crept back to that place. There in the cellar, she found cloth of purple and red, suspended from the walls, and a wretched altar of candles burned low. Some small trinkets of bone, and a few coins left by those within the Outsiders' wicked cabal. Those cursed figures who hunch and shamble just outside the lights of our city, whose faces we do not recognize, and whose voices are strange to us. The girl was taken from her home the next night, locked in a cage of iron, and toppled into the canal. Her corruption was eradicated for the safety of all those who lived around her, all of you. We harden ourselves to the cries of the apostate, to the heretic, and in doing so, we save countless others from the horrible discord that awaits them beyond death.
They will rise up among you like
Karnaca
a
is in
virulent
great
swarm,
peril, brothers and sisters.
Wherever they
Now, this
go.
is not news to
Even
those of you
Phil.
living through these times of crisis. But the source of your suffering might not be plain to you. Karnaca has turned away from the Abbey of the Everyman. Those leading this city would gamble with all that we have built, with your very families. If the Abbey is pushed away, anarchy will befall this city. A chaos not seen. Great burning. Karnaca has but one chance to save itself, and that is to return to the fold, to take solace once again in the litany on the White Cliff. Stay to the flesh that is familiar, that of the fowl and sheep, the ox and fish from the cold ocean. Those who taste the flesh of the rat risk drifting through the void for all the remaining hours of all the remaining years, until the world is swallowed itself by the void, and all manner of things are destroyed.
It caught my eye.
Set a table for your family that will keep them safe. Lay out a meal that would cause you no shame should your neighbor come to sup with you. I say this now to all the faithful in our society. Your allegiance should be first and most fiercely to your family, to your neighbors, and to the Abbey of the Everyman. Princes and queens rise and fall, but a succession of overseers will watch you for the entirety of your lifetime, shielding you from the outer horrors of the void and from the spoiled touch of the outsider himself. Hold closest to the 7 strictures. If it is true that a witch now sits on the throne in Dunwall, and that the Duke of Circinus is in her thrall, as is whispered in parlors and alehouses across the Empire, do not doubt. We'll verify this claim, and we will act.
Someone's shooting at us! Nothing wrong? You saw something?
Let's have a look. Anyone here? Show yourself.
Here? Huh?
The girl was taken from her home the next night, locked in a cage of iron and toppled into the canal. Her corruption was eradicated for the safety of all.
Search the place.
Something wrong? You saw something?
Let's have a look. Someone there. I wonder who that was. Hello? Anybody? Don't make me search the whole place. I don't have time for that.
If that was a rat, it was a fat one. Still no word from our sisters. Strange. Very strange indeed. I must draw strength from my brothers. For are we not as one?
Marty! Here? What?
Something is amiss. Some heathen has grown bold by these times. I shall not abide the footfall.
Post Lucia Pastor that they wouldn't let us take the carriage. Addermeyer is closed to the public.
We'll have to try again. We have to see Dr. Hypatia.
They don't let anyone see her anymore.
Addermeyer Station. This should take me out to the Institute.
And the Miners Family Committee, they can't refuse us. Hundreds of miners are counting on us. Hundreds of children.
More Grand Guard soldiers. Best to avoid.
I could transfer you to the Dust District if you're looking for action, son.
Why do we even need Grand Guard personnel here?
Addermeyer Institute has strategic value to the Duke's inner circle. That's all I was told. Addermeyer Institute has strategic value to the Duke's inner circle. That's all I was told.
Welcome to Winslow Safes.
Every coin I pick up brings me closer to making things right again. This must be the alchemist's apartment. Alexandria Hypatia. What's going on at Addermeyer? What's the Duke's interest and how is it connected to Delilah? So much misery under tyrants like the Duke. More corpses, more blood flies.
I spend less and less time here at my apartment, but...
Addermeyer Station. This should take me out to the Institute.